Hey everybody, Dave Ward, super excited to be back to work. It's Monday, day after the Super Bowl. One of the reasons I'm super excited to be back to work is I spent last week skiing in Jackson Hole with about 20 of my boys, all a bunch of Beachbody coaches, people that I've met through my years in this business and have developed really such close friendships with, and so grateful for the opportunity to see those guys again as we do every year. Really cool as well. Last day, Tony Horton came out and skied with us. He's got a place up in Jackson, and he just kind of flew around with us and showed us the mountain and some tricky little spots, and he's a really good skier. It was just fun. It was just a really great trip and a great day. And now I'm back to work, and one of the things on my priority list is to talk to you about Training Camp Live 2, which is our men's leadership event in May 21st and 22nd in Dallas, Texas. And I was talking with Jimmy yesterday, just kind of catching up and like, okay, what's our action items for this week, which I always get excited about. He's got that great energy and it gets you moving. And we started talking about who this event was designed for. And Jimmy asked a really interesting question. We've created a Facebook group for this event. And so if you have a ticket to the event, you get access to the Facebook group, and the Facebook group get access to us. You also get training from some of the other top leaders in the company who are members and are going to be speaking on stage with us. And last week we had how to present the business opportunity. This week it's the invitation process, and we'll just kind of keep going with that. So for the ticket holders, there's more value than just a 2-day event. There's going to be a lot of training that's going to go on, and you're going to get a lot more intensive training than just the 2-day. The 2-day is going to be really awesome, but that's really where I think a lot of the people are going to gain traction. And Jimmy asked a really interesting question, which was, tell me, what did you get out of last year's event in the group? And then, sort of why are you attending this year, and what are some of the sacrifices maybe you've made in order to attend? Because I understand, can't attend everything. I get it. And one of the really interesting responses sort of looked like this. My wife, partner, significant other, whatever, has been doing really well with the company, and she's been building this business, and she's been rocking it and doing all these things and getting all these awards and accolades and stuff like that, surfboard and whatnot. And I can't quite figure it out. And I'm sitting on the sidelines. I don't really understand the business all that well. And I don't really understand what to go do, how to create my own brand, how to build it, how to present the business opportunity, how to invite people, how to do all these different things. And I was reflecting on my own life and career, and I recognized, that was really the role that I was in. For those of you who don't know, my participation with Beachbody started way back in 2003. I was in my third year of law practice at that time. Monica and I just had our second child, Nick. She ordered Power 90 off the infomercial, and we did it every night with Tony Horton in his short shorts, and then we did P90X, and then she kept going with it and did Turbo Jam and Slim and Six, and really participated in the message boards, built close relationships. And that level of participation and investment in the company is one of the reasons that in late 2006, Carl Deichler picked up the phone and said, hey, Monica, I'd love for you to be one of the founding coaches in our network. And I'd love for you to bring Dave with you to the meeting we're going to have next month. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go to the founders meeting. I didn't believe in the business. Monica, totally different. This is a dream job for her. She had said before Carl ever called her, boy, if Beachbody ever started a company where I'd have an opportunity to work for them and help people get results using their products, that would be my dream job. So when she got the call from Carl, it was like a manifestation of a vision of hers. For me, I just didn't believe in it. At that point, I'm almost 7 years into my law practice. Things are going pretty well. I'm doing real estate development. That work is jamming. I don't really care about this little side home-based business that you're going to get involved with. Oh, that's cute, honey, And I'm sure I was a bit of a patronizing jerk about the whole thing because I just didn't believe in the model. I didn't understand network marketing, and I just didn't think it was a great model. I didn't understand it. I thought it was making wine, where you take a bunch of grapes, and here the grapes are people, and you squish them until the juice comes out, and then you just take the pulp and throw it away. I thought that's what network marketing was. It was just use, take. What I came to realize, of course, was that that's not it at all. What it's more about is you're like this big power station, and people get to come and plug into you, and you give and give and give, and we're amply rewarded for giving, and it's been a lot of fun. But I didn't understand that at the time, so I was very hesitant to get involved. In 2008, well, actually in 2007, my dad died, which was a major event in my life, caused me to really sort of rethink my life and build some urgency around making some changes and starting to live my life, because my dad was only 62 when he died. And then in 2008, Lehman Brothers happened and the financial markets collapsed, and that real estate development law practice that I had, that I felt was just this impenetrable ball of protection for me and my family that would always provide for us, just got sucked right out from underneath me. And I recognized how unsafe I was, and that I had put myself in a situation where I had lulled myself into this really false sense of security. And I recognized very quickly, crap, I got a problem. I need to do something about this. How do we keep the lights on? How do we make sure our cars don't get repossessed? How do we make sure the house doesn't get foreclosed on? You know, forget like saving money and going on ski trips and paying for college and doing all that stuff. How do I keep my family alive? And thought about that for a while. And one of the things I did was I went to a personal development seminar. That was one of the greatest things Monica ever did for me. We went to a personal development seminar, and at that seminar, I really had an opportunity to think about where I was going and what I was doing, and whether I was on a path that I wanted to be on, and whether I was the person that I wanted to be. And the answers are just no. I wasn't on a path I wanted to be on. At that point, I recognized, crap, you know, I've built this 5-star prison for myself, and by the way, I'm gonna get fired. Like, it's just a matter of time. They're just picking people off from this law firm left and right because the economy just collapsed. And I'm not a person that I want to be. I'm not a giver. I was a taker. I didn't want to be that way, and I learned at this personal development I could change all that. I was responsible for all of it. I could change all of that, and I could be somebody who was different. And I could become somebody who spends most of their time giving to other people. That's what this event is, okay? In large part, it's a personal development seminar. Now, is it gonna be the same sort of seminar I went to? No, because we're gonna talk more specifically about the business and what to do, which is another thing that I sort of reflected on. And I remember when I first started, I did what everybody does. I went to my sponsor and I said, what do I do? Teach me how to do this. Monica had had a tremendous amount of success with this business. She was one of the first people to go on the top coach trip. She was one of the first elite coaches. A tremendous amount of success very, very early in this business because, again, it was just her dream job. So she just took off with it. But what she was really good at was talking to people and building relationships, not just on message boards, but face to face. Monica is one of those people that if we need a success club point for whatever reason, she can just go get her nails done and boom, come home with one. That's just who she is. That was not who I was. I was kind of a jerk, and I didn't know how to relate to people because, again, I was looking to take from people rather than to give to them. And so I looked at what she was doing and I said, I can't do that. And even she recognized and told me, you know, you're going to really, if you want to be a coach, that's cool, but here's what I do, and I think you might struggle with that. I had to find a different way to do it. You know, for me, that was blogging. In the beginning, I was like, okay, well, I'll start a blog. I hear this blogging thing is starting to get big. Started a blog. I knew nothing about that at the time. Absolutely nothing about it. I didn't even have a Facebook, much less know how to use something like WordPress. And I learned how to do it. I took a lot of classes, I learned a lot about how to do it, and then I just got busy. I recognized that was a great format for me because I could, you know, create content early in the morning and then, you know, promote the content in the afternoons or at lunch. You know, I used to work at lunch a lot because I was still employed, thankfully. And then I could do it late at night too. I could create more content late at night. Nobody knows what time I'm filming this video right now, right? Or even what day it is. Although I told you it was Monday earlier. But that business, that model worked for me. You know, then it became Twitter, and Twitter was really hot. And then YouTube is still really good. Facebook's been good for a long time. Instagram, now I'm doing email marketing. I've moved on to other things. But what I recognized is, had I only looked at what Monica was doing, I don't know that I would have had a lot of success in this business. What I'm offering to you coming to our event is an opportunity to learn. If you want to learn that blogging, social media, email marketing system, we're going to be teaching you that. That's what I do. That's what Jimmy does. We're going to be teaching people how to do that. If you want to learn how to do that face-to-face business opportunity presentation, we're going to have people there who do that. If you want to learn how to run challenge groups and grow, build a customer base and recruit from their customer base, we're going to have people at the event. We're going to do that. They're going to show you exactly what they do. That's the idea behind this event, and that's the opportunity that's available for you. So if you are sitting in that situation that I described in the beginning of this video, the situation that I was in, where you're looking at it and you're kind of going, gosh, I don't know, this seems like a great thing. I'm just not sure I can do what you do. And by the way, my job is not as safe as I maybe think it is. And you want to build your own business and you think Beachbody's cool like I did. I love the workouts. I love Tony. You know, I was in for that part of it. I just didn't think I could do what Monica was doing. Then come to the event. Come to the event, learn. Learn from the best in this business. You're also going to have an opportunity to learn from David Scott Mann, who's making almost weekly appearances on national news networks. National, CNN, CNBC, Fox News. Bo Eason, who's my mentor, he's my friend. He's taught me how to tell my story in a way that not only has improved my business, but has really improved my life. And Gary Vaynerchuk, who is the biggest social media guru around, multiple New York Times best-selling author, and keynote speaker at our Coach Summit this year, as well as our event. That's just an incredible opportunity to come and learn from somebody. And then, of course, the Facebook group, where we're distributing information on a daily basis. These guys who are these top leaders in our company are going in and talking to you specifically about what it is that they do in this business, giving you a way to learn. If that's you, I want you at the event. Here's the thing. Today is February 8th. On February 20th, ticket prices are going up 20%. On February 29th, tickets are going to close. We're closing sales early for a couple of reasons. The main one is everybody who's coming to the event is going to get a book from Gary Vee. You're going to get Gary Vaynerchuk's new book, Ask Gary Vee, which will also be a New York Times bestseller. That book's coming out in March, so you'll have the book in hand well before the event. And again, another opportunity to learn from that guy and some amazing things. So we're closing sales, so I need you there. Okay? The URL to sign up is trainingcampevent.com. If you have questions about this, or you just want to hit me up and ask me, hey bud, this is where I'm at. I don't even know that I can do this thing. Should I even bother going? Get in touch with me. My email address is info@thefitclubnetwork. I'm more than happy to talk to you about it and see if maybe this isn't a path forward for you like that personal development seminar was for me. I want to shorten the learning curve for you. I had to learn a lot of stuff on my own. It cost me a lot of money. I was spending on a monthly basis $200-300 easy on training programs, learning how to do the stuff that we're just going to give to you as part of the content at the event and before the event. So trainingcampevent.com, May 21st, 22nd. I hope to see you in Dallas, Texas. And maybe, go skiing with you at some point in the future. All right, have a great day.